welcome to the March update for 2022. So what we're looking at is the local property market, and we've had an interesting February. It's actually been very quiet, especially compared to January. The numbers of people registering with us was down probably about 60%, I would say. So there's a lot less people looking and registering for a property. Now there could be a couple of reasons for that. That could be to do with the half-term break, or it could just be due to a natural cooling of the market. So I've looked at the numbers of properties that were on the market this time last year and numbers sold and this year. And last year there was 130% of properties sold. So there was 71 properties that were newly instructed and there was 95 sold. So that is a massive difference in between the amount that came on and the amount that sold. So you can see there that the demand was outstripping supply significantly. This year is looking really different. So this year we had 80 properties come to the market and 81 sold. So it's almost a break-even situation. So it's a lot cooler, a lot less frenzied and a lot calmer, which is good for people looking to buy, because there seems to be a little bit more choice of homes up for sale, and there doesn't seem to be so much of a fight when it comes to actually putting an offer in and getting that sale agreed. I've been through registrations and looking at why people are looking at moving, just to see what the drivers are for them, and it's a pretty even split between people moving closer to family. First-time buyers are probably the highest number that we're registering, so a lot of people, and you can imagine due to the huge increase in rents that people are actually looking at buying their own home now. It's much cheaper to have a mortgage than it is to pay rental on a property in this area. Other reasons that people are moving, so closer to family, job relocation, upsizers and downsizers, all in pretty even numbers across the board. So how is it going to look for the rest of the year? Well, the predictions are that the overall growth will be not as big as it was last year. The growth will be much slower and much steady. And due to, I think, with increasing in interest rates, so the interest rates are predicted to rise to 1%, which is double where they are now. Increases in utility costs, especially getting towards next winter and cooling down. These are all factors that people are taking into consideration, and also with the really terrible conflict that's going on in Ukraine, that is having a direct effect on general commuting costs for us, as running costs for fuel and obviously cost of utilities. And whilst there's any upheaval or uncertainty in the world, I think it makes people much more cautious about what they're doing here, just whilst we're waiting to see what happens. And we'd all love it to be resolved very quickly, but the reality of it is we don't know what's going to happen. So we've just been through a 2-year period of uncertainty, and we've just started into another period of uncertainty now, which will have a direct effect on the property market. If you are interested in how these things are affecting the value of your home, we're still achieving really good results for people's homes. We can send you a personalised market report. All we need you to do is click a link and add in some photos, and we don't even need to come out. Obviously, if you're looking at moving more seriously, or even if you're thinking of extending perhaps rather than moving, and you just want some advice about that, we would love to come out and see you and have a chat with you about your future plans and just see if we can offer you any helpful advice. I hope this has been helpful, and we'd love to hear from you very soon.